Everyone, let's multiply some binomials by some polynomials. It's going to be fun. What's the procedure? We're going to use the distributive property. Not trying to break any new ground here on the moon. We are simply going to keep doing what we've been doing. Hopefully, if multiplying binomials and all that has been making sense up to this point, this next level will be just fine. Let's take a look at an example here. We've got a plus 5 times 7a squared plus 4a plus 3. Just like before, we're looking for like terms inside the parentheses. We don't have any. So we are going to take our first value and we're going to multiply it by everything you see. We're going to distribute candy to each of the triggers that is coming. So we've got 7a squared times a. So that's literally going to be 7 times a times a times a. So we're going to shorthand that to 7a cubed. A times 4a is going to be plus 4a squared. And then lastly, plus 3a. Let's pick a different color here. Let's go orange. We've got a positive 5. Don't have any negatives in this one to start. It's kind of nice. And we're going to distribute this to each one we see here. 5 times 7 is 35. We've got a to the second power. 5 times 4 is 20. We just got one a there. And then 5 times 3 is 15. I'm looking for like terms at this point. I see 4a squared and 35a squared. I also see 3a, 20a, and I think that's probably going to be it, leaving us with 7a to the third power plus 39, because 4 plus 35, a squared, 20 plus 3 is 23, a, and then plus 15. There we go. That's our final answer for this one. Simplified version here. Let's take a look at a little bit harder example. Hopefully you got that. Here we go. Remember, we've kind of been calling this double distribute. If you prefer FOIL, that's fine. We're also going to do box method a little bit later. For now, I'm going to continue to double distribute. I'm going to take that first value and I'm going to distribute it to each party here. I also heard Tom call it the rainbow version because there's lots of fun little lines there. 3x squared times 6x squared. We got to be careful with this because this is like saying 3 times 6 times, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 x's we've got to account for. 3 times 6 is 18. We've got x to the fourth power. Next, 3 times negative 3 is negative 9, pretty sure. And then we've got 3 x's there, so x to the third power. 3x squared minus times negative 1 is going to be minus 3x squared. All right, let's go to the second part there. The 2, if we did FOIL, we would do it this way. Either way, we're still distributing that 2 to everything you see. 2 times 6 is going to be 12, and then x squared. Where there's no variable attached to it, it does go a little quicker in my mind. 2 times negative 3 would be negative 6x. 2 times negative 1 is minus 2. All right, let's find our combining of like terms. I see x to the power of 4, x to the power of 3. Here we go. Got some x to the power of 2. Oh, that's not very much. That's nice. So our final answer is actually almost done. 18 times x to the fourth power minus x, 9x to the third power. 12 minus 3 is positive 9x squared minus 6x minus 2. Good. Hopefully this way is making some sense. Let's increase the difficulty here. Yes. Lots of terms that we got to deal with here. I'll start with red. Let's start with red. I'm going to continue to double distribute. We'll do box on the next example. We've got here 2x that's going to go into everything you see here. I might break this one down even a little bit more clearly. 2x times x squared. We're going to add those exponents. It's literally going to be 2x to the third power there. Next, we've got 2, and we've got 1x there, 1x there, 2 times 4. So I know that the coefficient's going to be 8, 2 x's, and 1 y. 1 y. Lastly, all the way down to the end, 2 times 2 is 4. I'm going to take care of my coefficient. I've got an x and 2 y's here and 1x there. So this is going to be x squared, y squared. Okay, we're getting a little complicated. We've got to make sure that we're really clear here going forward. So I'm going to switch colors and everything. And whenever I have variables, I want to keep them alphabetized. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, X, Y, Z. So the X is going to go first. I'm going to keep X squared and then a Y next to it. There's no coefficient. It's just 1. Y times 4XY. So it's going to be plus 4X and then Y squared. Oh, I'm running out of room. Lastly, we're going to keep it as plus 2x, and then instead of y to the second, it's going to change to y to the third. All right. Do we actually have any like terms? Let's really look. X to the power of 3, no. X squared y, oh, we do. We do have one there. Let's get a different color there. We've got that one and that one. X squared, y squared, no. Looks like all the rest of these don't match. So we do have one like term we have to make sure we combine, but the rest we're going to keep in order as best we can. X before y, and then the greater the value, so x cubed is going to be first in line. 8 plus 1 is 9x squared y plus 4x squared y squared plus 4xy squared plus 2xy to the third power. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the fun we're having. Hope you're having a great time. I'm having a ball. That's our simplified version of what you see up here. Hey, let's try the box method once on the way out. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to make a little box for myself. I think we talked about this in class, and if not, and you're seeing it for the first time, congratulations. It's so cool. I'm going to put 6n here. That's this value. And then underneath that, I'm going to put my secondary value. If it were minus 8, I would put negative 8 there, but they're both positive, so they're going to stay like that. On the top, take my first value, 5n squared, little box there. I've got negative 2n, and then plus 3, so it's a positive. All right. So let's string this out. In this box, we've got 5 times 6 times n times n times n. Okay, so this one and this one make 30n cubed. Let's go to the bottom. 5 times 8 is 40, and then n squared. Negative 2 times 8 in this box here. Negative 2 times 8 is negative 16n. Negative 2. Oh, I did that wrong. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Gotta be careful with the box. You gotta know what you're looking at. All right, let's stay in this box. Negative 2 times 6 is negative 12n squared. Good. Moving down here. Now I can do my negative 16n. I jumped ahead there a little bit. 3 times 6n is 18n. And 3 times 8 is 24. Now, the cool thing about the box is all of your like terms are going to be on the corners, okay? So I know that 30n cubed is going to be by itself and plus 24. That's going to end it for me. So 30n cubed. I have to do 40 minus 12 is 28n squared. Oh, I'm going to run out of room. 18 minus 16 is 2n, and then plus 24. Sorry, that didn't come out so cleanly. But using the box method, that is my final answer. In a nice little order there. Bada bing, bada boom. Head Schoology. Work on the try it problem. See you in class.